Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know I said we're going to be pulling the motor on Death Trap and Burning Green, which is behind me over there, but I think I can throw some stuff together quick this week of some updates to the truck. And the first one, we're just getting straight into this video, is the dash insert. So I went ahead and mentioned in the last video that I'd like to make a dash insert, and so this is the first time I'm going to try it out. Got it all cut out. Got our Holley 6.86. Again, this is the Pro 6.86-553112, in case anyone's wondering. And I don't know, I got pretty good confidence that I did good. Oh, like a glove. Like I said, seriously, I didn't even test fit that. Looks nice and square. So everything's good there. So now what we need to do is I'll get the cutoff wheel on the angle grinder, and we'll just cut this whole section out here. I don't think I showed this. This is, I think I mentioned about the steering outside, but this is kind of the column situation we got going on. We're going to have to brace the dash underneath of there, which I'll get some kind of bracing. And then we welded it here a little bit, but there's some U-bolt holes. So we'll do something there and get a brace going up to the firewall. But yeah, I'm going to cut this right on this. This is raised up right here, so I'm going to cut it right on this lower part out here. We'll get that cut out, and then we can drill and put some nice, maybe some nice stainless fasteners or something. I don't have any, but we'll put something in there for now. Riv nut it and get the 6 screws in there. And then I also have for the other side over here, figured, you know what, if it's the same exact size on the dash over there, cut out another one, which I'll show here. And of course, had to put the old BoostedRide logo on that one, so didn't quite get the holes cut very good, but that's all right. We can go ahead and drill those out. It's just, this is 1/8 inch or 11 gauge aluminum, so a little fuzzy on the back there, but we'll clean that up and then get this put to the passenger side. We don't have to do any cutting over there because that is totally flat. So we just need to drill the holes over there, but let's go ahead and cut this out and get to it. All right, well, that one's in, as you see in there, and I'll admit, I made a mistake, guys, and it really wasn't a mistake. I really just didn't have the room. So when I actually cut this panel out, I cut on the outside of that radius, so you got to add the cutoff wheel thickness in there, and at the top, it didn't leave me a whole lot of meat. There was definitely more down here, so this bolt will be okay. I just didn't bring enough down with me, and this one here is just going to have to be a dummy bolt because the material is actually cut just above this. Some of it was my mistake. Some of it was the fact that it was too close anyways. These are outside of my cut, so they're good. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. If you guys need any Holley products, make sure you check them out, Holley.com. You know, dashes, computers to run anything from your Mopar, Gen 3 Hemi, to a big block Chevy, LS, even Ford-powered things, which we don't have any of those yet. I don't know. We'll talk more about that in the future. We have some plans, maybe. But that's it for this one. Let's hop on over to the other side. Let's get that one done as well. And I'm also re-3D scanning some of that stuff, turning up the resolution to make sure that the holes come in a little bit better when they pull into the CAD software. So we'll go back, check that, come back up here and put the other panel in. Well, just like that, she's coming together nicely. So again, good look at the dash there. Then we got the sweet glove box cover there. Maybe I'll have one of the kids, you know, paint that up or something. We got a few things with BoostedRide on it here. The last thing we got to do is make some brackets for this dash. And basically, since we didn't face mount it, we flush mounted it. The 2 screws for this dash here, we just need a bracket that lays flat and comes out past and then bends, and this dimension needs to be correct for the legs. So basically you're just going to push the legs against the back of this panel here, and that's going to hold it in there. That's why I wanted this to be removable, not only to get to the dash, but also to get behind the dash to service anything back in there easier. It really was a pain to get through the glove box or looking underneath of the dash. But yeah, we'll get some brackets made for that, and I'll show you those. But for now and tonight, I think we're doing pretty good. I'll continue my scanning of the 3D stuff, and then we'll see where we go from here. All right, next night in the shop here, and I've got I say a package. I've got a few packages. Showed up home here, and there's like 10 packages at my door. So go over a few of these real quick and show you what we got in store for the Hemi and some other stuff. So first off, we got a mid-sump oil pan. This is Holley's cast aluminum pan for VVT with mid-sump. The plan is, because we're going dry sump, I need a pan, but I'm hoping to be able to cut this lid off. Well, this is the bottom, but cut the bottom off, section this, and move this back down and re-weld it on. And then we'll add our bungs to the side here. I think we just need 2 of them, and I got to get those yet. I need the screens to go in there. So anyways, we got to modify this, lower that, or raise it if the pan was the other way, put the bungs in there, and of course it came with the sump and all that for a wet sump, which we're not using. Got a dual relay kit here. This is going to be for my brother's Challenger. We'll probably do something on that, along with some other stuff. There's a dual fuel pump set up in here. A crap ton of Earl's fittings here. Just a bunch of stuff all piled underneath of there. No need to go through that. Some hose, some other stuff. I think we're missing some of the hose yet. And then I also got these Earl's Performance Plumbing lids that go onto your fuel cell, because I really don't like, I'll show you here. I really don't like this style of lid, because when we have these, this is in the box of Burning Green here, and same in Death Trap. You know, dirt, rubber, and everything can get down in that, so when we go to open these up, unless you actually blow that out, when you lift that out right there, boom, dirt goes down in there. So, hoping, it looks like a perfect fit. So we can put that on there. That way when you unscrew the cap, there's this raised lip here to keep the lid off of the tank. So put that on both the Burning Green and Death Trap. I don't think we're going to need one. I only bought 2. I don't think we're going to need one, obviously, for the Hemi, because when we do the roof in here, which looks like the vote was to keep that panoramic roof, so I think that'll be cool. But yeah, it should be sealed off from that, so I don't think we'll have to worry about it. It still would be nice, just because, like I said, you can see all the dirt and everything. And this was inside the Camaro. Also got a bunch of stuff here from McMaster Car. Been using those guys a lot. I'm sure there's cheaper bolts somewhere else, but they have a lot of stuff in stock. If you guys haven't seen McMasterCar.com, check them out. I mean, they're not the cheapest place around, but you need it, they got it. Massive package here with Flowmaster dual exhaust. This is for my brother's Challenger. So we're going to, like I said, work on that here. And then, most important, we've got a trunk full of aluminum. So all this stuff is from Midwest Steel and Supply, Midwest Steel and Aluminum. They have everything, but huge shout out to them for getting this stuff out to me quick. No offense to them, but usually it takes them a little bit, but their prices are damn good. So if you guys need some cheaper aluminum, check out Midwest Steel and Aluminum. Order exactly your size, ship it out to you, and you can have it. So we've got some things, I think I mentioned about some aluminum projects, but here's a big chunk of it, and that's one big solid chunk. So if you can imagine what we're doing there. Maybe I already gave the cat out of the bag, I don't know, but we'll open that stuff up here, and I got to get CAD prints for all this stuff and some CNC files, and we'll go from there. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick update, and you know, maybe we'll get to some of that machine of the aluminum. I want to say aluminium all the time, but hopefully we'll get to some of that stuff. But we got to get the motor tore out of at least one of these this weekend. Probably be Burning Green first, and check out that bearing situation, and then maybe we'll process some of that aluminum. So stay tuned, enjoy it, guys. Thanks for everyone. Oh, I need to pick a winner from the last video from the comments. Let me do that real quick, and I'll be right back with you from the random comment generator. All right, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but this is the link to the last video. Anything goes. I don't include replies or duplicates, so sorry if you want to reply to a bunch of stuff. All right, we got 29 comments. Humble. There you go. So, awesome. If you want to send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram is boosted.ride. Facebook is just BoostedRide altogether. So, Humble, if you want to send me a message, I'll get you out something. I think I'm going to send a rod from Burning Green, and then we'll just continue this every time, guys. So, anything. It might be, like I said, parts from junk stuff. If you don't want it, send me a message and I'll just give it to the next person. But t-shirts, I'll throw anything I can at you guys. So every video, comment, and we'll pick somebody. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Get these damn flies out of here. See ya.